heard, my name is Mary Grace Henry, and there are a few things I want you to know about myself. I'm not the smartest kid in my class or the best athlete. I only sing in the shower, and I don't think my future will include any titles such as talented musician or best actress. But I do have a voice. I will admit that when I started my journey to take a stand in support of girls' education, I was 12, so my voice was a little softer. That was when I decided to start a hair accessory company, just so I could earn money to fund a girl to go to school. Well, actually, 100 of them. Now I've had people hear me and say, really? And that's cool. And even a few who looked at me like, you're in fashion. But that all beats my parents' response when I asked them for a sewing machine to start my business. First, it was total silence. The kind that means if you don't respond to this, it'll go away by morning. Next, they had a direct response. No. And when that didn't work, and after I kept persisting for one, they went to a list and said, it'll just sit in the basement, and it's not a toy, and this is my personal favorite. No one in our family even knows how to sew a button on a shirt. What do you think you're doing? But somehow, I was able to convey my goal of creating a sustainable charity. One where I didn't have to ask my family, the neighbors, and anyone I ever lay eyes on, money each year for a girl to go to school. Because you see, I knew I could not fund a girl for 1 year and then just disappear the next. I was going to really know these girls, know their stories and their dreams, their passions, what they wanted to do, and they would know me. I wanted to create a reverse the course family. And finally my parents were in, and I got a sewing machine. Now I have to be honest here. There's a really long distance between a 12-year-old's idea of a business to actually running one and starting it. And the first step was I had to learn how to sew. But truthfully, like she said in the introduction, I had to rip out everything that I sewed in the beginning. And after a few months, I eventually got the sewing part down. This was my first product. It's a reversible headband. It just slides in and out. Customers would get something that's 2 for 1, a bargain. But with this bargain, they'd be changing the course of a girl's life. I was going to reverse the course with a reversible headband. Now I have 7 different types of hair accessories and over 300 different designs. After making all these products, I needed to sell them. I reached out to school bookstores, girls' sports teams, and retail stores. I set it up for pretty much anything, like sidewalk sales and boutiques. I created party favors for bat mitzvahs, birthdays, and for bridesmaids. I began working with a developer to create a website and started using the power of social media. Once the products began selling around the country, and let me just stop here and say that 100% of all of the profits go to pay tuition and are donated to the foundation. But I had to really tackle understanding the issue of girls' education on a global scale. And that took lots of research and collecting educational data. But then came the best part, choosing a girl to support. I traveled to Uganda in the summer of 2011. Statistics on paper can enumerate the hurdles these girls face, but they cannot convey their desire and commitment to rewrite their own history. I witnessed extraordinary scenes of poverty with sewage running through the streets, the lack of clean water and electricity, and I saw girls my age pregnant. But I also witnessed, more importantly, determination and hope. I was able to meet the girls I support in person, and they do not want pity. They want a path out of poverty, and education is their only option. By the end of this month, Reverse the Course will grow to a family of 31 girls, providing a total of 71 years of tuition, meaning that includes boarding, uniform, textbook, and food costs. This summer I hope to travel to Kenya to meet the girls I support there. But by being here today, each of us has made a promise to stand up for human rights. And whatever we choose to make your voice heard, we should pledge our support for each other through Facebook, Twitter, and in any way possible. Whether you choose to stand up against bullying, advocate for the hungry, speak out against domestic violence or child trafficking, one voice can be heard in this age of social media, and it can grow to become the change needed. Thank you.